React and Relax TV for another comedy reaction, guys. Checking out the hilarious Dave Allen, and this one is Modern Sexuality, guys. Yes, I can't wait to check it out. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Before you leave, that you become a part of the family, guys. Don't forget to go ahead and check out another video if you haven't done that before. All right, so let's check this clip out.
Have you ever noticed, if you compare animals to humans, as far as females are concerned, sex rears its ugly head. What is normally complimentary to a male becomes a total insult to a female. For example, if you say of a male, he's a ram. He's a real, you actually think of great sexual prowess. He's a ram. A bull. He's a real stag. I mean, people say that. It's stag. Oh, stag. He's a stallion. All highly complimentary. But you get the female of the species and you apply it to a female. You call a woman a cow. There's nothing nice of you, cow, fat cow, stupid old cow. But if you say to somebody, he's a gay dog, you're thinking of somebody who's, she's a bitch. Sly, sneaky. Fox. You think of a fox, he's clever, sharp, intelligent. Vixen. Mean. Crafty. You can't even say a male person or a female person. You actually say things like person. Chairperson. I mean, chairperson. We all know it's a female sitting on the chair. But it suddenly becomes a chairperson. We're not allowed to say female. And even when it actually comes to advertising for occupations, you can't advertise a certain sex. I actually saw an advert which says, urgently wanted person to breastfeed. And just to show how stupid that ad was, I applied for it. I saw another one which says, person of either sex.
He said to show to me that advice he applied for it. Urgently needed for breastfeeding. He applied for it. Just to make a point, I think. I think that's the only reason he applied, just to make the point.
Wanted as a sperm donor. I applied for that one too. I didn't get that one. But one of the main changes in today's society is our attitude to what we would call the stereotype of the sexes, or the role that the sex plays. If you actually think back to your childhood, we had very distinctive lines. My mother was a great believer in what we would call sexual differences. When I was 4 years of age, I would walk with my mother down the street, and my mother would say things like, David, walk on the outside. I go, what do you mean? Walk on the outside of me. Why, Mummy? It leaves your sword arm free. What are you talking about? I don't have a sword. No, but in the days years ago when men did have swords, some men might want to attack the female, so the male would walk on the outside of the female so he could get at his sword and fight that person. See? And that's why you walk on the outside. Well, I don't have a sword. No, but you protect Mummy. You protect male. You're a male. You are the stronger of the two. Males are the hunters, the providers. Females stay at home and make a home and a nest and keep it warm for the great... Stop crying!
Stop crying. over. She showed the man strength there and then, she take over. But you know, it's true what he was saying. You know, it's all that's what society always say. You know, man are the boys of man supposed to protect the ladies or the woman, and the woman supposed to stay home and nest, and you know, take care of the home and this and that. Yes, so I understand what he said about modern sexuality, how it differs, and the role that man and woman play, that society sets, at least, you know, how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Now, if a bus were to come up on the pavement, you would save the bus from hitting money. I can't stop a bus, no, but the bus would hit you and stop before it got the mummy. Up yours, I'm going on the inside. But over the years, women are much more independent now, and I'm very pleased with it. They're much more aware of their own sex. They're not quite so prepared to play that subservient role to the hairy macho that existed. Do you remember that? I mean, there was a time when girls would wait for the initial advance from the male, which generally came after the pubs had closed. And in between technicolored yawns and belches, herself or her body was subjected to a kind of groping, fumbling attack. And if she had suddenly said, "All right, take me," he'd go. See, there is actually what I would, in a way, there's a reversal, a role reversal taking place. Women are much more, as I say, independent. They're much more prepared to go out and pick up somebody. If they fancy some fellow, they're not going to sit on the other side of the room and wait for some kind of magical thing to happen. The woman is quite prepared to go across and pick up the fellow, pass a compliment, tell him he looks nice, got nice clothes, like your hair. She might even actually give him a sudden grope. So I've heard, anyhow. And nowadays, much more direct about.
Just making that clear, okay? That's what he heard, or he has no idea.
Sex and what sex is for them, and quite rightly. I mean, women will talk about orgasms. It's my right to have an orgasm. I'm not your sexual plaything. I want. You had it last night. It's my turn tonight. But the male now doesn't know how to react in this. He was the hunter. Now he's the hunted. He doesn't know what. He can't do the foreplay. He doesn't know what to do with it. She's talking about, I want an orgasm. And I prefer one we could have.
It's true. Women become more dominant now, you know. Yeah, and go after what they want and are more, you know, in the bedroom, I should say, as well as in the workplace, as going out, everything. They become more dominant and more like, you know, speak up and go after what they want. And I guess they doesn't wait on a man anymore to make the first move. Just like he's saying, they will go ahead and do it. Like they see somebody they like, they go after them. It's true. Everything has changed a lot.
One together, do you think you might be able to manage that? The male, he doesn't know what to do. He retreats. Basically, males now are talking about, like, are we going to make love? Or are you just going to lie there? You suddenly go, I haven't taken any precautions. He tries that. I haven't taken any precautions. She said, that's all right. I took the pill an hour ago. Go on, get out. You say things like you've never said before. I got a headache, I think. And she'll say, I've got something to cure that. There's a total turnabout now in male and female sexual relationships. The the male is actually faking the orgasm. I
How the roles have changed, how the roles have turned, I should say. Said no, it's a man who's faking it. He's speaking truth, he's not lying. Wow.
how to react, because under pressure like this, the male doesn't know what to do. You get nervous, and because of that, you get tense. And you start to think of anything else. And the whole thing about pleasurable sex is to do it in a totally relaxed and open state. He's under attack. Come on. All right. And he's not, inside he's thinking, oh, yeah, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope she likes it. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it comes up. If it comes up, I hope it doesn't go down again. Oh, don't. I don't have one of those premature ejaculations. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. This never happened before. Shit. Lovely thing of fantasy. When fantasy is introduced, the female will actually say, "Can't you think of anybody?" So it's an escape for you. You go, no. So neither can I. Let's go back to sleep.
I can't. This one was so good. Very hilarious, guys. Right on point. And I agree with much what he said. Yeah, the roles have changed so much. True, the female are so dominant now, and they just go after and just do their own thing. They're acting like the male. Yeah, you find in a lot of cases, of course, you have the man will be the one that will be worried with train passing, worried about, like, being able to satisfy the woman and stuff like that. And the female is so bold nowadays, like they just will see a man and go up to him. And true, and like he said, some of them will even spat the man too. That's so true. Yeah, the way how things have changed from the way how it used to be. It was used to be like, oh, the man's supposed to be the head of the household, defend the woman, protect the woman stay home, the woman nest, the woman. Yeah, but you don't find that anymore. You find it's either it's equal, or both of them doing their thing, or the female going out and work as well. And you're finding that some men are being stayed at home now. They're stayed at home dad now and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot has changed, hasn't it? Yeah. So I get the points that he's making for sure. All right, comment down below, tell me what you think about this topic, guys. Let me hear what you all think. I would love to hear your views as well. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to leave love, laugh, and to learn. Catch you in another one, guys. Bye.